Whoa! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to I'll Hang Up and Listen, brought to you by where we are currently recording from, Fatty Beer Company, Western New York's premier market and tap room with over 300 beers to choose from at 7 different Western New York locations. If you need to get a beer, get on over to Fatty Beer. Let them know we sent you over at 2 goalies, 1 mic. Again, great vibes. The place is off the hook right now, the downtown location. This has been absolutely incredible. And, of course, always remember, Extreme Discount Mattress with Western New York's finest selection of mattresses and adjustable beds, featuring the cool gel and memory foam, 2-sided mattress, Teller latex, organic mattress, Chapman Wells, for all up to 1/3 half the supposed sale prices anywhere. So stop in their 7 locations across Western New York, or check out their new website, which is extrememattress.com. You can check out the new website. You can check out the new closeout center at 1625 Walden Avenue in Cheektowaga with up to 80% off their already low prices on one-of-a-kind closeouts of 4 samples. You get a quality mattress for literally pennies on the dollar. Extreme Discount Mattress. We sell mattresses for less, a lot less. And remember, if you mention you're a fan of 2 goalies, 1 mic, you get yourself a free mattress protection for the purchase of any mattress from Extreme Discount Mattress. Remember, you mentioned for the podcast. Guys, I don't know if you guys can hear me. I apologize for the wait. I apologize for the wait, but it took us a little while to get down here from the arena. We're at the game tonight, and it was an absolute electric factory down at the KeyBank Center tonight. I can't express it enough. It's like 4 goals in 8 minutes, guys. 4 goals in 8 minutes. So absolutely insane. I'm going to try and go to a different area real quick. So you can hear me? Can we all hear me? He said, Mauricio says there's back out. Nice. Yeah, we hear you. Nice. Okay, awesome. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me. It is pretty loud in here. This microphone is incredible, but sometimes you can't get rid of it. But we got Greg Day, manager from the Fatty Beer location in Lancaster. You attended the game with me tonight. Greg, we were getting goalied. Up until about 8 minutes left in the game. And then I want you to take us through what happened from there.
Yeah. All right. So it's very obvious Jeremy Swayman is a very good goaltender. He was always going to do what he did today. That team wanted to win this game 2-0. Buffalo is just too good for that. Once you break through 2-1, 2-2, a whole new game. Boston literally cannot keep up with us. And you see what happened tonight. 4-2, basically. Dwayne, back to you, buddy.
Back to me. I love it. Listen, I don't know if I've ever heard the arena that loud. That was insanity. Listen, they were losing 1-0, went down 2-0 early in the third. The arena was just looking for a reason to come unglued. And I can tell you right now, the second Tage pulled that absolutely incredible move from behind the goal line to tuck it in behind Swayman. That place lost its absolute mind. And it was the Tage show tonight. Tage put on a show for Sabres fans with the first 2 goals, an absolute snipe from on the second goal. Matthias Samuelson, Sammy the Saint on the third, and then tucking it in for the empty net was Alex Tuch. Who else than Alex Tuch in such an important minute? And we got better days playing in the background here. We got better days here. Better days playing. So we got better days playing on the background. This place is packed. Maybe we'll get some people to sing along. I don't know. But Greg, you're gonna kind of co-host with me here.
Yeah. What do you need?
What do I need? I need you to be, get your big boy pants on.
Oh, I wear big boy pants.
Get your big boy pants on.
Size 38 waist.
Yeah. Where's Hurls? Hurls is at Ballyhoo right now.
Yeah, of course he is.
Tuch, yeah, I look at the chat. Alex Tuch absolutely does have to stay. Alex Tuch, that if there's one thing they have to do, they need to sign Alex Tuch. No, we are not fucked up. You're not. I haven't actually had a beer all night.
All right, let's be honest. If they don't pay Alex Tuck, it's a crime. 31 goals regular season. Born and raised near Western New York. He's given us everything he's got. He sealed the game tonight. Give this man his money.
So I'm looking Sportsnet. I don't know. They measured the sound at the game. I'm not sure after which goal this was, but it came up to around 107 decibels. This is right when they won. And sing out loud, 'cause everyone is forgiven now. 'Cause tonight's the night the world begins again. Oh, man. Listen, guys. I don't know what else to say. That was, quite honestly, I would have said that the Sabres Tampa game was the best hockey game I ever attended. That's the best hockey game I've ever attended. Taste shots and saved our butts. Absolutely saved us. Incredible, just individual performance. First star. UPL held us in there when he had to.
I have a special shout out. Shout out Steve Bennett. Shout out Anthony Day. They are watching live down in Jupiter, Florida. Huge fans of the pod, supporters of the pod. They were following along all night long in Florida. Love you, Steve. Love you, Anthony. 2 goalies, 1 mic. To the moon. Go Sabres, boys.
Go Sabres, boys. Yeah, and there were a lot of shout outs tonight. A lot of people came up to me, came up to Hurls to show support for the pod. Just to name some names, there was Ben, Brandon, Jordy, Liam. I'm probably missing some names. I'll try and think of them as I go along. But a lot of people supported the pod out there tonight, and I couldn't appreciate you guys more. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we definitely did hang ourselves a new banner. I'm going to need to get my ears checked. Go Sabres. We got a super chat here from Jeremy Bills fan. I'm going to need my ears checked. Go Sabres. Absolutely, man. This was that is the loudest I've ever heard that arena. That was absolutely incredible. I know I keep saying that, but it's so true. That arena was absolutely locked in. The fans were locked in, and I'm sorry if I'm not getting a lot of these chats, man. But it's loud in here. Boys, go to keep up center, get more drunk, goes little cheaper to get more stupid. I love it. Hashtag played well. Sabres need to defend. Check hashtag. Mauricio, we won. So, sorry, it's very distracting. There's a lot going on here. So that being said, guys, it was. I mean, I saw a lot of the chatter on Twitter throughout the game. Got guys like Dave Portnoy saying, "Oh, the KeyBank Center is quiet." People are tweeting at me. Oh, what happened to the Sabres? You were talking so much trash. This, that, the other, and then literally 4 goals in 8 minutes, and that's what this team has been all season long. They've never been out of it. Down 1 goal, down 2 goals. They find a way to claw and fight their way back into these games. And you can ask Greg, we never lost faith. Again, even when they went down 2-0, never lost faith. We knew they were going to find a way to pull their shit together and at least get one. And when they got that one, the arena came absolutely unglued. For those watching on TV, you can't the You can't even, like, what you heard on TV doesn't even do it justice. So, I got this place is out of control. There's a lot of distractions around here. Yes, I am at Fatty Beer right now. Yes, I am. 2 belligerents and a pint. Yep. Duane, what a win. Saw Connor on TV. He looked like he was from California. Boston will be completely deflated for game 2. I have to agree. Like, they threw everything. Listen, they didn't play a very high event game, high danger game. They cashed in on their chances, absolutely. But the Sabres, in my opinion, were the best team on the ice tonight. Even before we went on that 4-goal run, we just were. They were getting goalied for 52 minutes, and then Tage willed the puck to the back of the net. Then he did it again. And Samuelson finds a way to play. And listen, that's always kind of been like the story with Jeremy Swayman. He doesn't show up in big moments. He can't show up in big moments. That's why, the way things were with him on the Olympic team. He never stood a shot. Connor Alaba played out of his mind, but that's always been, the memo with him, or for lack of a better way of saying it. When the going gets tough for Jeremy Swayman, he doesn't show up, and he shit his pants tonight. Absolutely. Thank you for the super power for Key Davis. Ooh, Sabres on a warpath. Ooh, let's end this series at 4. #fuck Boston. Absolutely, yeah, fuck Boston. And I will say this. I was really proud of Sabres fans showing up and showing out tonight. I did not see a lot of Bruins fan jerseys in the crowd tonight. There just weren't many. And that was cool. I've always said it. I truly do believe we bring an extra layer to this team. We really do. We give them more energy. When we show up the way we did tonight, how can you lose that game? You can't. I said it to Greg going into this. With how energized this arena is going to be, if they're going to win one game, it's going to be tonight. And yeah, it got a little quiet for a little while. It did, no doubt. But Tage did what Tage does. Tage did what Tage has done all season long. Wills them back in, gets that first goal, ties it with that second goal. Sammy with the third, and Tuck with the empty netter. It's been an absolute incredible night. A lot of fun. I want to bring up. I have to now at this point. I got to bring it up. The welcome to Melontown. Let me see here. Hold on. I got to bring up the welcome to Melontown banner that we made. Let me see. Let me bring it up. Hold the phone so you guys can see. Here we go.
What a pod.
I know, this has been great.
How was it?
It's still going.
Oh, it's still
going. Yeah,
oh.
We're still
live.
We are live. We're still live. We are in fact still live. Got a $5 super chat from Mikey. Woo!
Boy Mikey.
Boy Mikey. It's bananas out here right now, so sorry for the noise, the distractions. It's absolute chaos. It's bedlam. It's bedlam down here in
476.
Yes. Someone share. We got a pretty cool sign. Pretty cool sign tonight. I made that pregame actually at this Fatty Beer. Welcome to Melontown, population 282. Top 3. I love it. Welcome to Melontown, population 282. A shout out, and I'm paying homage to Jason Palmerville. Welcome to Palmerville. Welcome to Melontown, population 282. For the amount of hits he had this season, which broke a franchise record for most hits in a single season. We got Greg's brother in the chat. Top 3 all-time guest host here. What a night. That's a mess.
There it is.
That's a great comment. That is a fantastic comment, Steve. I love it. Alan, go. All right, awesome sign. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The only thing that sucks is they make you take it down. They make you take it down after every game. You can't keep it up, which sucks. So, game 2 is Tuesday. I don't know if we'll be there. We'd love to be there. I don't know if we will be there. But I have to imagine now that you got that first game jitters, right? Tonight was the first playoff game for a lot of guys, for Tage, for Darlene, for Benson. Not a lot of guys have a ton of the playoff experience on this team. The guys who have been here for their entire careers. I mean, Alex Tuck, played some playoff games. I think if you were to ask Alex Tuck, this is by and far the biggest moment he's probably had in his entire career. I mean, how can you deny that? It is. It just is. I love this. Promo Bruins shit they ran on puck luck and swinging all night. They got dominated. I agree with that, man. I absolutely agree with that. The Ryan O'Reilly trade is finally paying off. Absolutely. Duane is just from the game asking for a friend. Had a blast in the game. We had a blast.
Yeah, no, it was zero fun.
No fun at all. No fun. Just don't have no voice at all. It's an incredible experience tonight. I can't stress enough. And I know I promised some other people shout outs. I'm trying to remember some names. Like I said, there was Liam, there was Nick, Jordy, there was oh man. There's Liam, Nick, Jordy, Brandon, Ben, Dave and his buddy. Sorry, Dave's friend. I don't remember your name. I apologize. Boston sucks. Boston. Nobody wanted to do my chant. 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 It's an absolute. It's awesome down here, guys. I couldn't stress it enough. You want to get down here? Fatty Beer, downtown Buffalo on Genesee. This place is packed. The music is loud. The vibes are mad. There's hockey on the TV. Utah's beating Vegas 1-0 right now. Come be a mug club member. Get a mug. Get your own mug here. Get your own mug. Get your own Fatty Beer mug. And a lot of cool. I said, it kind of sucks they make you take down those signs. But there are a lot of cool new signs in the building, like RJ's house underneath the press box where RJ would call games. That was really cool. The team acknowledged a lot of the new signs. It did suck that we had to take down our sign. So, but yeah, it was. I thought Craig had something to say. But I've been to concerts that weren't as loud. I'm not trying to curse the bar. Were you at the game tonight? It was loud, man. And I'm gonna tweet out all the fan reaction videos to after the games. Got a question.
So I have a question for Duane. I haven't asked it to him yet. I was obviously there with him, and this could actually be for all the listeners. At 2-0, I was gonna ask Duane, like, hey, do the Sabres win this game? I somehow never felt like they were out. And then of course at 2-1, that changed drastically. But like even at 2-0, I never felt like they were out. So Duane, thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. So what were your guys' thoughts on the game? I know we tweeted out a lot of like predictions, like, a lot of you picked Benson to be the first goal scorer. I personally picked Tage Thompson. I think we even placed a bet. Parlay before the game that Tage would be the first time goal scorer, but obviously it didn't happen tonight. But man, I definitely had picked Tage. to be the Sabres scorer, first Sabres goal in almost 15 years. And I can tell you right now, insanity down at the KeyBank Center tonight. And the only thing I want to say is fuck Marco Sturm. All that BS came to bite him in the ass. All that bulletin board material, sitting there saying that, we're more physical, we're bigger, we're heavier. You sure as shit weren't faster than us, and you weren't more physical than us. We answered the bell every single time you challenged us. Every time you stepped to us, we answered the bell. Couldn't be more proud of this hockey team tonight. And I said Sabres in 5. I'm still going to stick to that. No doubt about it. It was. I think the Sabres probably lose 1 in Boston, but no doubt about it, they win this game in 5. They win the series in 5. No doubt about it. Marco Sturm is a clown. I personally can't believe it, a guy. I mean, maybe he's trying to bait the Sabres into a game that he wanted them to play. But even if he feel like he accomplished that, it didn't work because again, we didn't back down. I mean, obviously not being able to beat Swayman earlier, that would have been nice and not having to come down to a third period run. But the power play definitely hurt them for the most part for the game. And something's got to change with that for sure. But yeah, man, that was the best hockey game I've ever been to. Wait, can you talk about how awful these refs were? Actually, we have a referee in the house. Greg, they want to know your opinion as a former official. Your opinion on the officials tonight.
I'm not a big let's blame the referees guy. There wasn't a lot going on in the game. Both Bruins goals kind of happened that
You probably only caught about half of that because Greg kept muting himself. Greg, you press that.
the whole
You said
time?
you were muted for was he muted the whole time? Here, repeat what you had to say.
All right. So I guess I was muted the whole time. Okay, so the officials, I honestly felt like they were a non-factor. Even at 2-0, both Bruins goals were kind of, I don't want to say fluky, but they just sort of happened quick. I felt like the calls were fair both ways. There wasn't a big miss. And I'm actually glad because I don't want that to ever be a factor. Let the guys on the ice win the game. And I thought that was what happened tonight.
I didn't hear a lot of what Greg just said, but get a load of this guy. Everybody just loves to sing. I mean, I need 5 minutes. No more singing for 5 minutes. So distracting. But hey, everybody's out here celebrating, so I get it. I totally get it. I imagine this podcast probably is going to be an absolute disaster when I upload it later. But whatever. We're out here. We're celebrating. We're having a great time. Yeah, that power play was bad. Power play was so bad. Oh no, bro! Put the whistle away. Sabres suck on the power play. Yeah, I mean, I even said it to Greg during the game. I was like, I don't want the power play. I almost don't want it. So, a lot of dancing around here. A lot of people celebrating. We do have one Bruins fan in the house. It looks like he's having a good time. So people are coming behind the bar, get in the background. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Yeah, I do have to work in the morning, but who cares? Who cares? I do wish we could decline penalties. Guys, this was easily the best hockey game I've ever been to. I've said it already like 20 times. I totally mean it. I mean, I never felt we were out of this game. The Bruins did such a good job of like controlling the center ice between the blue lines, really jamming the Sabres up in those areas. But again, what's different about this Sabres team is they found a way to break through that and found a way to win. Found a way to win. Yeah, 8-7 was better. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't think it was. More scoring, absolutely. That was awesome. But at the same breath, I mean, this game was louder. It was more exciting. But Greg, would you say this was the best game you've ever been to?
I don't want to be a downer, but no. I've had the good fortunes of being at some really good hockey games. I was at game 1 of Flyers Sabres when Danny Briere scored in double overtime to win it. I was at the Sabres Rangers with Max Finneganov. I've been to a lot of games. As great as of a game that was, it's probably a top 10. I wouldn't say it's top 5. It was a great game. I mean, being down 2-0 with 8 minutes left. Oh, Greg is old. Old. I mean, old is relative. I'm 39. It was a great game. Probably a top 10 game.
Well, I'm gonna flat out say it's a top 3 game for me for sure. I've been to Stanley Cup Finals games back in '99. A lot of playoff games. A lot of big, games that had a lot on the line during winning streaks and whatnot. This game just had a different feeling to it. Really, really did. And that says a lot because, again, I've been to games where Dominik Hasek was the goalie. Playoff games where Dominik Hasek was the goalie. Been to games where Ryan Miller was the goalie in playoffs. And this just felt a lot different tonight. Game 2, man, I expect the same type of energy from the crowd. I expect the same type of jump from this team. Again, no one ever said this was going to be easy. No one ever said this was going to be easy. And it's not. It's going to be hard. That's why it's the NHL playoffs. That's why the Stanley Cup is the hardest trophy in all of sports to win. It is a known fact, an absolute fact. So I'm going to have a blast. I'm going to keep can only see one of you. Oh, yeah, that's me, Joey. I'm the host. Oh, man. I just want to say I know we've been playing 14 years, but that doesn't mean we don't understand the difference between preseason penalties, playoff penalties. What the fuck were those? They were shitty. Normally in the playoffs they do put the whistles away, but they just did it tonight for whatever reason. It was unfortunate. Again, very ticky-tack calls, especially that one on Zucker. I thought that was a bunch of bullshit. But listen, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. This has been a blast. It's loud in here. Next time I think I'll just head right home and do one from home. As fun as this is. But I'm gonna we'll get to the from the locker room, brought to you by Fatty Beer. Let me just pull up the quotes from inside the locker room real quick. Let's see here. Darlene says the crowd was awesome. Says he couldn't hear anything out there. Message to fans: run it back next game. You heard your captain. Run it back next game. Darlene said dogs have to be dogs, referring to Thompson taking over the game. Today he showed up and led the team. Rough on UPL. I thought he played great for us. He gave us a chance to get back into this game. I said this team doesn't quit. They don't give up. Ruff says if they could just get one, he felt that they could get the second one. Ruff said Samuelson was great out there physically tonight. Said that they wore them down as a team. Ruff says the Bruins' defensive structure is good. Says they made them pay for a few mistakes they made, not getting back to the net area. Ruff on the crowd. You could feel the building shaking. Again, the atmosphere was unbelievable. It was great to give our fans that third period. Thompson said Swayman is a great goalie. You have to get bodies in the way. It has to be death by 1,000 cuts to get to him. Just keep at it, keep pressuring and shooting. Thompson, the lack of experience, says they have 8 years of adversity. There's a heightened feeling of hunger, and you don't want to let this opportunity slip. Samuelson on the goal says, I saw Quinter coming out of the corner with the puck. I thought I was pretty open, and I just tried to call for it. I thought I could slip in its short side there. You can feel the energy in the group and the belief in the group, the energy the fans provided. Thompson says his goals were because of his line mates, and the pucks find him because of their pressure. Thompson says he thought they outplayed them for the first 2 periods, just knew that if they can get one to go in, they might be able to get more. Samuelson thought once they could break through on Swayman, that they could get more, and keep the pressure on. More from Thompson. Thompson says they've been in this situation as before during the season, and they could come back. Sturm says he won't say much to his team regarding blowing the lead. He said he will let them cool down and they will regroup tomorrow. Marco Sturm said the Sabres did a good job on setting the tone with the physical play. Says that home team usually comes out wanting to do that. Sturm on the Sabres getting chances in the third. It was us. Says they are dangerous in the slot and says we didn't protect it. And that was Inside the Locker Room, brought to you by Fatty Beer Company, West New York's Premier Market Tab. Let's get our final thoughts. Instead of Hurls given to us, we're a Greg Day Jr. giving
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
All right, boys. Listen. Final thoughts. Unbelievable third period. This team seems to be different. First 2 periods, 2 bad bounces, pucks in the back of your net, couple of calls you probably didn't love. Swayman was out of his mind. And then you break through in the third period, 2-1, and then bang, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2. Pretty much game is over. Keep this focus. Keep this momentum. Boston cannot skate with us. They can't hit with us. They're not tougher. They're not bigger. They're not faster. All that. Thank you, Marco Sturm, by the way. They have a very good goaltender. They have Pasternak. They have Geeky. Very obvious tonight. Keep it rolling. Game 2, back in Buffalo. Look out. Duane, thoughts?
I absolutely love it, Greg. I love it. Well, guys, if you've enjoyed this podcast, if all the noise, the distractions didn't get the best of you, please make sure you're subscribed. We are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your audio-only podcast. Please make sure you subscribe. Give us a 5-star review. You can follow myself on Twitter at DuaneS39. That's at DuaneS39 on Twitter. Same goes for Instagram. You can follow the podcast at 2 Goalies 1 Mike. I can see you all watching on YouTube. Please make sure on YouTube you hit the subscribe button, you smash the like button, hit the little bell icon so you know when we go live. Turn your notifications on. Please follow us. We appreciate the hell out of it. Oh, and last but not least, shout out again to our sponsors, Fatty Beer Company, West New York's Premier Market, Tap locations across West New York. Please keep your eyes and ears open for more information. But I think we have more information on Thursday's watch party, and I'll let the guy who's running the whole thing tell you about it.
All right, boys, girls, gals, whatever. This Thursday, Fatty Beer Lancaster, we are closing the street. We have a massive LED screen. We're going to be showing Game 3. We have Del Reed, I believe, 26 shirts coming down. We have Duane coming down. The village of Lancaster will be buzzing. Fatty Beer will be stocked and ready. Come down, support local merchants. Come down, support these Buffalo Sabres. We will see you on Thursday at Fatty Beer Lancaster, 1 West Main, 7 p.m. puck drop. Thank you, boys.
I can't express enough. Make sure you guys get down there. It's a blast. When we did this for Bills games, the turnout was huge, especially with the expectation of the weather being nice. I can't say it enough. It's going to be a blast. You're going to have anywhere between 500 to 1,000 people out there. With a giant screen on a stage. It's going to be fun. We're going to do a live podcast We're going to have Del Reed out there for 26 shirts. Set up a table if you're looking to get any new Sabre swag. You can order some of our stuff that we now have available only at 26shirts.com. Please make sure you come and support and come have a beer with me. I'd love to meet you all and have a beer with all of you. So I'll talk to you guys later. We'll talk to you guys Tuesday night. Maybe tomorrow night. Maybe we'll do something tomorrow night. But as always, guys, I'll hang up and listen. Fuck Boston. And go Sabres.